Lost and Lonely Soul was written, and I guess was really influenced by not truly fitting in to the crowd. Being quite poignant in the chorus of I'm just a lost and lonely soul, but I'm happy on my own, was always a case of I was quite happy not fitting in with the crowd and doing my own thing. There's many references from first kisses and all sorts of stuff, so I guess from the age of 19, and then I guess, you know, it's the first song ever written, so it was all of my expressions through youth and teenhood and everything else. We are here today to celebrate 10 years of Ade Lewis. So it was a no-brainer to record the first song ever written, which was Lost and Lonely Soul. I've invited not just the current band members, but also existing people who have performed with me in the past and have played such a big part in my journey. So first of all, I'm working back again with Rafa at Rafa Studios. I've worked with him for quite some time and we've just continued our work. We have Darren Taggart, who plays lead guitar, who has been such an important part of the journey. And when I guess this was just a solo project, it took me quite some time to find a guitarist. I came across Darren, and after one rehearsal, it just worked, and he's been with me ever since. So we have Jamie Selby on drums. Jamie was actually the first person I met in the lineup as you see it now. We met for a drink and I was looking for a drummer and looking to find somebody more consistent. And yeah, we played a couple of rehearsals, we've had plenty of shows together, and Jamie just had that feel that you want from a drummer. Nothing too much, but everything was there, and you know, it's all about the music. So Jack Collier is performing on bass. Funny story, haven't actually known Jack that long, but Jack's just slid straight in and been such a nice addition to have, and just has such a great feel for his instrument. You know, the bass and drums really lock in nicely together, and that's so important for the band. We have Mark Kirby on saxophone. Mark is one of the reasons that I got into music. After an open mic that was out of hours, I got up and performed relatively drunk and kind of just joking around, and Mark actually pulled me and also my dad over to one side and said, actually, I think there could be a voice there. And I mean, from that, Mark recorded my first ever EP. We performed as a trio together with him and my dad. And yeah, we really started to find I guess I started to find my feet in the studio as well with Mark first off. John Lovell also played lead guitar in the end. John Lovell was in the original band and the original lineup when it first started, and I needed a guitarist. John wasn't just somebody who picked up the guitar and played, he was also somebody who listened to the songs, and I think we shared a very special bond over some of the songs and also kind of just how it made us feel. And I think I'd like to think that John perhaps related to some of the songs as well, which kind of brings out a different kind of guitar player where, as he says, song is king. So everything he played just had the perfect touch. Nigel Lewis, who plays piano, also known as Dad. So as a no-brainer, obviously my dad has been a massive influence on me, and also I guess has opened my eyes to different genres of music. Took me to my first gig, we went to Glastonbury 2 or 3 times together, and I guess from that, whilst I've never had him directly teach me music, we've somehow shared this, it's a family bond, you know, which goes way beyond words, and I could spend, you know, an hour here trying to put it into words, but it's just, I'm so grateful to be able to share this with not just great friends, but also family as well.
'Cause I'm just a lost and lonely soul. 'Cause I'm just a lost and lonely soul. But I get by on my own.
Lost and Lonely Soul was written actually on a log about 15 minutes away from my house. It's completely surrounded by nothing but fields and cows. And I discovered it when I was a little younger and accidentally ended up across a field too far. And it was written, simply just sat there and in peace, and it was a real beautiful place and somewhere I guess I felt inspired to write.
I'm trying to be a better self, I'll give love. I sit you right there and then right there with your love. I sit you right there and then right there with your love.
So I mentioned and posted recently about some big news, which was signing a 3-year contract with a management deal, MWO Management. This has been something I guess has been I've wanted to announce for a while, but I've kind of kept it within. It's so nice to have not just people, but the right people behind me to help me and guide me in ways that I guess musicians kind of get lost in, and that's the social media and everything else. It's just been so refreshing having that support from them, and really excited for the future to work together. So the future of Aid Lewis hopefully is going to be touring, it's going to be more shows, it's going to be seeing more faces, and it's going to be more music and more of everything. And I've had a lot of time to reflect on what direction I want this to go, and it's just been so lovely to watch the consistency grow into something that just feels honest, nothing feels forced, and I just really knuckling down to get music out there and try different ways, and also to get on that road and play these songs live.
We run down to the forest. We run down to the forest where we first kissed. Oh, how I've missed. All my memories are here. All my memories are here beneath those trees. Oh, you best please, 'cause I'm just a lost and lonely soul. 'Cause I'm no just a lost and lonely soul. But I get by on my own. We all sat round the fire. We all sat round the fire. We smoked, singing.